What's happening, everybody, today? I hope you're doing wonderful today. We're stoked on this. Can I just flip this up this direction if I can? Just get it open because we're going to talk about the new Kiil Guard system that they have. I don't even know what they're actually calling it because I haven't got it all the way open yet, but it's a shock system for your one wheel. It's going to be so mind-blowing. I can't wait to ride this thing. Let's get it started. One, go! This Sunday, everybody. My name is Scot Mendenhall. We're amped about today. We're downtown by the Minnesota Vikings Stadium. You are brand new around here. We're always trying to spread the stoke about one wheels and give you reviews. Brand new around here, we love one wheels. I mean, can you not tell from what's on the left and right of me? We review tires and all new products that come out about one wheels that we can get our hands on. And we got our hands on something, to be honest with you, I need to apologize. This is a heartfelt apology to you and to Kiil Guard. You guys sent me the Kiil Ride before Christmas, and I moved, and we didn't have a space to shoot, and we've been sitting on this, and so, sorry, Kiil Ride, Kiil Guards, that was not my intentions. Please forgive me. And then our subscribers, I've been holding out on you. I've been holding out on you on this. Oh man, right here. Enjoy, dude. Thank you, yes. The packaging on this is pretty rad, a lot of protection they send. This is, I mean, right here is the system we're talking about. This goes up and down. Look at that. Okay, so this is what you're gonna attach. Wait for it, wait for it. Are you still waiting? This, a shock, you're gonna put on the rock shock, which these come standard on a lot of your mountain bikes. This is to absorb all of the massive and gnarly bumps and terrain you're gonna ride on with this. So we're gonna slap this on. We're not gonna really give you a how to put it together. We're gonna take some time here, put it on. We got two shocks it comes with. It comes with the rail guards and this, I don't know what you call that, A-frame thing. It comes with a lot of other components, plastic pieces and bolts and nuts. Now we have what's in the box in front of us. This is gonna require, it's gonna look something like this when you put it on. This bar comes up to the top. Okay, and so you now will have a handle across the top of the wheel, if you can picture, and now the wheel sitting in here, and then the shocks are going to be out here, and it's going to be suspended on this A-frame system. We're going to put it together and we'll show it to you. We're really stoked on this. We're going to disassemble this one, and we're going to use all the components of this and make that one. This is my wife's. She has given us permission. We have something in store for her coming in a little bit later video as well, but we're gonna take this and we're gonna use this on this housing so that we have something that we don't have to tear back apart. We're gonna leave it and use it. We're excited about it. Taking all the guts of a one wheel and putting it on the Kiil Guard system. We're stoked on it. So hang around, get it built out, and then we'll take it for a spin and give you our first thoughts on this. It's a new day. Like, from the first part of this video to now has been days. Some of that was actually for the build. It did require, it required a lot, okay? It probably could be done with just myself, but it required lining up some things because this isn't one wheel product. So you're trying to take Future Motion products with the Kiil Guard products and merge them. So some things just didn't line up fully, or I needed to tweak it a little bit. Some of that could be me in my lack of being able to build. I had no instructions on how to build this just because I got a prototype or a type before they started giving instructions. You don't need them, it's really self-explanatory. It looks like something from Batman. Like if this was powder-coated black, Batman all the way. I want to make sure you know that you can get a fender in on this. So they've built it, which I thought was pretty slick. You can put your fender right on there and you can ride with the fender, which it looks fine. It's not a bother. It keeps your feet from getting filthy. Let's get this thing out there and give it a good test to see how it handles the bumps and all right, we're outside. It's 10 degrees, just a small weather update. I do have to say that I do enjoy being able to carry the XR like this now. That handle is kind of handy. However, this whole system has added a serious amount of weight to the one wheel. And we're off to the races. I am on a Vega wheel, and you're gonna see a little bit of a slippage and a fall. And exactly what I thought would happen if you fall off, your shin takes it on the crossbar there. So you gotta learn how to outrun falls, and probably not a device to be riding on snow just because of the potential slippage and falling. I understand I do not have the fender on, even though you just saw me messing around with the fender in the video. I'm not a fender kind of guy, and I was just like, let's get after it. My shoes are waterproof. Let's have a good time and hit the road. And it looks really nice and sunny today, but I just got to tell you, it was negative 30 only days ago, and so 10 does feel really warm here. And let's get to more details on the Kiil ride. It's pretty fun. It immediately feels really, I'm going to use the word squishy. You can just feel the shocks going up and down. Totally different ride. Like, I wouldn't even compare it to an XR because you're higher up. The center point of it feels shifted. It just, you know, the shocks angle out, and so it has, I don't even know how to really tell you it other than it just feels a little bit different. And there could be many reasons for that. As you just see a bunch of wobbling there. It could be because I'm on a Vega slick and I haven't been on a slick for a while. I think it's more getting used to where the center of gravity on the ONEWHEEL is now with the float ride or the Kiil ride on it. But hitting the gravel here, I mean, just look, you can see I'm purposely kind of over-exaggerating some of the bumps and stuff, and the system is bouncing. It really feels like true floating. Like, it's so hard to explain other than it feels like you're floating on the device. Other things that I thought of when I was in this was it's heavier, so you are going to lose some range. Now on XR, you have 20 miles in range, so I don't really know how much range you're going to lose, but you're going to lose some, and you're going to lose a little bit of torque in it because it's heavier. I'm not 100% sure on how much heavier it is right now. We were just filming this. We're getting it out without knowing all those details. I can just tell you by the feel, okay? So we're going by feel. We recently moved where we are, and some of our stuff is still packed away, and so we're not quite at full functioning capabilities around here, and that's why it took us so long to even film this. It is pretty epic to see all the snow and dirt just flinging in the air. I don't know why. It feels right. It does change even the carvability of it. I didn't really lean into the carves too much, but it's just something you've got to get used to. This isn't something I think you hop on and you just immediately go from the way you rode your XR to I'm going to ride this now. Maybe it's even mental, knowing that there's more hardware in here. There's this A-frame sticking up that I feel like is going to hit me right in the shin every time. And so there's a hesitation to it. You know, one of the interesting things about riding this is there's zero foot fatigue coming at all. I mean, you don't feel anything. I mean, nothing. It truly is. It feels so great. What I would love to see is a device like this just shrunk down in that A-frame part coming up, because I understand you need that for the shocks, but because of the added hardware in metal coming up towards your knees, it just feels different. When I have to outrun my falls, I'm going to get tripped up into that A-frame, that bar coming across. So mentally, I'm riding a little bit more reserved. I'm going to sit back a little bit and enjoy the ride. And we're going to leave it built like this. We are committed to having a one-wheel built like this because I really enjoy the ride. But when I want to ride and just ride, you know what I mean, where speed isn't a thing and maneuverability isn't a thing as much, I'm going to take this. I also love the look of it. As much as I'm talking about the added height in metal and stuff, I do like the look. Look over function, maybe. Again, I've not rode it enough to really say it's in my way. It's just my first impressions that it's slightly in my way. Even that first fall kind of confirmed it a little bit. But there is definitely a place for this, for people that want that true floating feeling where you are not taking the banging on your legs or your knees. I read on their website that it can take a 6-foot fall over 200-pound person riding this thing. I can't remember the actual weight, but it was substantially over 200 pounds. So it's built. I mean, it's built. It's like, it's a tank, okay? XRs are already a tank. You're adding tank components to it, which is pretty slick. The build was easy in that you just have to have the idea of this is how it goes back together the way I tore it apart. If you're not paying attention to the way you tear it apart, you're going to get real confused and go, where's this bolt go, or this screw go, and all those things. Just don't do that. And it's a common sense build. The parts they send are very easy. I did it without instructions. I just looked at pictures and could do it. Now, they could drop a comment down below from Kiil Guard and say, hey, you have the shocks upside down. That could be a real thing. And if I do, I'm very sorry that I put them upside down. They still worked. My thought was fluid in a shock, better being down pressure on the bottom, which I thought was bottom, versus the seal. So that's why I put them on the way that I did. That's a short ride in 10 degrees. It felt really nice to be out there without snow pants on and just fan shoes, even though it's 10 degrees. It was a lot of fun. Kiil Guard, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. Great job on, the craftsmanship of all of this. This is heavy duty stuff. When it comes to the weight of this, it adds a considerable amount of weight, but you gain a handle in the center that makes it quite easy to pick up. So you're not decreasing the overall weight, but if you're looking for that suspension, more of the floating, then this is going to be an upgrade for you on those ideas, okay? They've done a great job with the shocks on the sides. It absorbs so much of the pounding. You do have to be willing to take apart your XR and put it onto this. I don't think this is something you're gonna wanna take back apart and switch over quickly. You have to be fully committed to this. You can go to Kiil, and it's K-I-I-L, guard.com to see how much this costs and if you really want to invest in it. But overall, it's a lot of fun to have. Hey, if you like One Wheel content, subscribe to this channel. We're always dropping as much content about One Wheels as we can. Sundays at 10 a.m. we race, and we are loving the races. You need to check them out. It's straight entertainment to give you a distraction from what's happening in your world and the world around us. It's to make you smile and laugh. Join us at 10 a.m. Central Time on Sundays. You won't be disappointed. Midweek, we drop stuff like this. Hot products that you need to be made aware of for yourself. You're going to love this. If you're wanting more suspension, more floatiness, this is for you. You want this. There's just no way around it. This is going to change your ride into this Zen, ultra, uber, whatever word you want to use to describe. Big time floating. This is for you. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Sunday or the next video. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Drop a comment down below on what you think of this. Give a shout out to Kiil Guard as well, because I love companies that are thinking outside the box and figuring it out, because this took a lot of work to do. So great job, team. See you guys.